Good evening. Hi. It's been a while since I've vlogged. It's been almost a month since the end of Vlogmas. Today is January 22nd. It's a Saturday, and I just posted the last episode, which is episode 115 of Driftless Knitting, up this morning. I filmed that yesterday, and I told you all the very exciting news that we are buying a house, or we bought a house. We closed on it yesterday, which still seems super surreal, me talking about it and it being like a real thing that's happening, that's gonna happen. But I mentioned that I was gonna maybe try and do like a little vlog documenting a little bit of the moving process and just us settling in a little bit to give you a look in. And I also kind of miss vlogging. I really enjoy it when I do it over Christmas, and yeah, it's been super busy though, so I was a little relieved to stop the vlogging process after Christmas, but also, yeah, it's definitely something I miss. So I spent the day here at our apartment packing and doing some other just household things, you know, cleaning. We're still living here for a week. We're not gonna do a deep clean until everything is moved out, but you know, you gotta do the regular maintenance stuff, cleaning the kitchen, cleaning the bathroom, those sort of things, because, you know, we're still living here. So I did that. I went through a little bit of the food that we have in our pantry and our fridge, and I threw away things that are very obviously old or that's been sitting in our pantry for a long time. I also kind of made some mental notes about what we have, so I can use some things up while we're cooking, or I can, you know, tell Seaver, hey, like if you are bringing a snack to work, you know, let's use this up first before we open a new box of whatever. And we're pretty good about that, but you know, things get, a box of granola bars gets put in the back of the pantry and you forget about it and you move on to the next yummy thing that you see. But yeah, so I decided to make some dinner tonight. It is, what time is it? It's 5:30. Seaver and Hudson will probably be back around 7, but I wanted to make a pot of beef stew, or in our case, venison stew, so that we can eat some good food in the next couple days if we're busy and don't have time to cook. I have a couple more meals planned, but nothing too fancy. Also, like I said, I'm using up a couple cans of things. There's a can of diced tomato in there. There's some frozen venison. The more things we can get out of our freezer and out of our fridge and pantry, the better. So just putting together a few of those things. I packed up most of the kitchen though. So I'm standing in the kitchen. You can see some boxes. There's some of my yarn totes. There's some more boxes behind me there. Those are Hudson's toys, which like we put in bins, but he just, you know, wants to get them out again because he can see them there. So we get him out when he wants to play with them, and then we just put him back in the bin when he's done. But yeah, we're gonna have to move. Oh man, my lips look so dry. Sorry, I just like, when I laughed there, I felt one of them almost crack. Oh, don't you love Wisconsin or northern winters? Oh my God. Yeah, so we're getting there. Things are, you know, bare. You can see over there. Hudson's books are all still on his shelf, but our other bookshelf is empty. Most of the things are like decorations and things are taken off those shelves. So slowly but surely we are getting things packed up. Like I said, I did the kitchen today, or most of the kitchen, but I left out some key components, obviously, so we can still make meals this week. But that was a pretty big job. That's those 4 boxes there, and then those 2 big ones and the 2 smaller, or no, just the 1 smaller one. I don't know how to, that one, that's coffee mugs. That's not all my coffee mugs though. That's like a third of the coffee mugs. I have a problem. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that's all kitchen stuff, and there's still probably another big box or two that has to get packed up. It's amazing. And stuff in your kitchen is such a weird shape. Like my skillet, I'm like, oh, that doesn't nicely fit in with all the things. I still have all the plates and cups and all that. We have to get a little bit more of like packing material so that things don't break en route, but yeah. So we're working on it. I was just catching up with, let's see if it'll, the Grocery Girls, there they are. This is a very old episode, I think from like October. And I have some pumpkin defrosting there. This is from last year. Seaver's brother pureed a bunch of the pumpkins from the farm. So we got some of that. I think I'm gonna make some pumpkin bread this week. So that'll be delicious. And that's about it for now. I'm hopefully gonna have a chance to sit and knit or do something. I haven't knit or crafted or anything like that all day, even though I've been home by myself, which is killing me, but you know, chores and things had to happen first and packing. But now I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a break before the boys come home. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Probably tomorrow. I probably won't talk tonight because I filled you in on what I needed to fill you in on, but maybe I'll give you a quick look at the beef stew or venison stew. It's a beef stew recipe, but we just use venison meat. So there it is. I have all the stuff in here besides some peas, like frozen peas go in at the end. It's supposed to have carrots, but I forgot to get carrots at the grocery store. Oh well. It's delicious. This is the beef stew recipe from the First Magnolia cookbook by Joanna Gaines. And yeah, we make this one a lot. She's got some great soup recipes. Her butternut squash soup is fantastic. Her potato soup is so good. So yeah, highly, highly recommend. So I am just pulling onto the road right before our road, and this is so it's Monday, the 24th, I think? Yeah, 24th. It's super cold today. I've got my Find Your Fate on. I just wanted to document the first time I pull up to the house. So sorry there, I cut myself off. I just pulled up to the house, and this is the first time that I'm seeing it as the official owner. This is the first time I'm gonna go in it as the owner. Hudson and I are gonna just check on it. We're not moving in for a few more days, but we're just gonna check on it, and it's very exciting. I've been in this house 3 times, twice as the person who didn't think I didn't think we'd get it, and I really wanted the house, and then once after the offer was accepted. And this is the 4th time I've pulled up to this house. Now I'm the owner, and I'm gonna be coming home to it a lot more in the future. So, all right, so we're ready. We're gonna go in and just take a look around for a few minutes and make sure everything's okay. Hudson, can you say hi? Say hi. We are in the house. We got the fireplace rolling for the first time. And I brought some of Hudson's toys. We're gonna go take them into your room, aren't we? You're gonna go find your bedroom? Yeah, let's go find your bedroom. Oh yeah, you wanna take your hat? Oh, getting comfortable. Okay, get that hat off. Alrighty. Hello, happy Friday. I am in my car, and I'm getting off work. It is Friday the 28th, and it is the day before we move into the house. I just worked a few hours this morning from about 8-ish, a little after 8 until about 10:30, and now I'm gonna run some errands, drop off a load of donation stuff, and go to Target to pick up some bins. Yeah, and then head back to the apartment to finish the like last minute packing. We still have quite a bit to do, so hopefully we can get that done in a timely manner. Seaver's gonna go to the farm, pick up one of our trailers, and pack it with some of the things that we had stored at his parents' house that we need at our house, and yeah, just get that so that we're ready for tomorrow. We've got a big crew coming tomorrow. Not big, we have like 2, 4, 6, 8 people besides us. There's gonna be 10 to 11 to 12 people total, which is actually quite large. Last time we moved, there was just 3 of us, and I was 6 months pregnant. That was during the pandemic though, so that's why. So anyway, I'm gonna back up here. I was just in the parking lot at work, and I'm gonna get going. So I will talk to you all later. This is the state of things less than 24 hours before the big move.
Hi.
Things are coming together, kind of. Not really, we're just packing up the last of everything, and then it'll all be ready for tomorrow when our group comes. So here we are a few hours later. It is about 5:15 in the evening. I picked up Hudson, and Seaver is now taking him to the farm to Seaver's parents, because we decided it was way too chaotic in here, with the small space that it is, having all of these boxes and the furniture. And Hudson would, yeah, I mean, he was okay with it when we got home. Like, he wasn't freaked out or anything. He wanted to play with his toys, which is why the bin is open. Of course, he saw them and was like, that's all he wanted to do. And he wasn't like upset or anything, but we just know he'd be climbing over, you know, the rugs and getting into stuff. And we have like, here, let me show you. We're pretty close to having everything packed up, but we still have a few odds and ends, of course. His room is pretty much taken apart. Like, we could have made it work. We've got his changing table thing still there, and his bed. I would have put the rocker back in the corner, and, you know, we would have been fine. But we still have a lot to do, you know, for tomorrow. This closet is just, there's just a lot of stuff. Some of his clothes these are actually things that don't fit him anymore, mostly. There's a few things in there that he has to grow into, but it's mostly things I just haven't gotten to storing. My yarn, of course, is up there. So, like, not terrible, but things are just sort of piling up, and we have a lot to do before our group comes tomorrow. So we just thought it would be best to have him stay at the grandparents tonight. He was going to tomorrow night anyway, but yeah, we're bringing him a day early, and that'll give us a chance if we stay up later tonight, and I'm talking like 10 o'clock because we don't stay up late anymore. It'll give us a chance to be able to sleep a little longer, because he usually wakes up between 5 and 6. So, you know, if we had to stay up till 10 or 11 o'clock and then get up right away at 5, sometimes 4:45, it would have been hard. So all of that to say, oh boy, I'm like in shadow. You can see my shadow on the wall, and I'm like crazy hair. All of that to say that I am going to keep packing. Seaver won't be home until later, 9-ish, because he's going to pack up, I think I already mentioned this earlier, he's gonna pack up what we have at the farm and put it in his dad's trailer, really nice trailer that we use for moving. and then bring it down here tonight so that it's ready in the morning to get filled up the rest of the way. We have another trailer that my stepdad's gonna pick up from the U-Haul place and haul with his truck. So we're gonna fill that up too. We've got other vehicles coming that we can load. We're probably gonna have to do 2 trips, at least with one of the trailers, but we'll just see. We'll see how much we fit, how economical we can be for room, and then how many people's cars we can then also fill up at the same time. Because we have like, yeah, we have like 10 people coming. So who knows, we might be able to put some odds and ends and boxes and bins and whatnot in their cars too. But yeah, this is my home. I was really emotional this afternoon because realizing that like Hudson won't spend another night here. This has been his only home. We've been so happy, and I mean, there's been downsides to living in a little apartment, of course, and we're gonna love having more room and storage space and all that, but we are just always together in this space, and I really love it that way. I like kind of smaller spaces where we can all just see each other and hear each other. Sometimes you don't want to hear each other, especially if Hudson's crying at night, but you know, and it's just cozy, it's homey. And our house, thankfully, is all one level. We do have a basement, but it's a ranch style and it is open concept. So that is what I really wanted. I wanted to continue that, that homey feel and move that into our new house. So it's gonna be homey on a slightly larger scale, which we really do need at this point. We're running out of space, so. Anyway, I better get going. One of the bad things though, that I'm kind of disappointed about is Seaver already disconnected our internet and our TV is down and everything like that. So I can't, I'm still probably gonna listen to a podcast, but I can't really stream anything. I don't have a very good, like, I don't know, like network. I don't want to use up all my data. You know what I mean? I don't have unlimited data. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? Can't like put a video podcast, YouTube on the background or something. What am I gonna do? So I'm just gonna put some audio podcasts on. I know that takes up data too, to listen to those, but I think less so than video. So that's my plan, but yeah, can't put anything on while I eat. That's usually when I'm alone. I'm like, I'm watching TV while I eat. I can't do that either, so yeah. I've got a long evening ahead of me, so I'm gonna get going on that, and I will talk to you later. A little bit of an update. It is now 9:15 at night, and we have made more progress, I think, or I have. Seaver is still away. Not sure if it looks like I made progress, but I did. So yeah, we're getting there. Ooh, it's just, there's just so much stuff. So much stuff. Good morning. It is January 29th. It's about 8:40-ish in the morning, and we're ready to go. We still have a few things to put in boxes, mainly like Tupperware and dishes, a couple dishes that were in the dishwasher. But we're really close. We have some people that are going to be coming very soon, like within the next 10-15 minutes, to start up helping us load. So that's very exciting. This is kind of the calm before the storm. We had our last night here, which was bittersweet, of course. Mostly it was Seaver got home at like 11:30, just crawled into bed. I had gone to sleep way before that. So no like ceremonial, you know, last dinner or anything like that, of course, because, you know, that's just ridiculous. But yeah, so that's all our stuff, and we're just all really, Seaver and I are both kind of like, he ran an errand. He ran to go get some donuts and pick up a couple things, so I'm gonna pack. I've got to run a few things to my car, and then start throwing the rest of the things in boxes before everyone gets here. It is 11 o'clock in the morning, and wow, we already have, I would say 80% of the stuff moved out. We are gonna take our first loads. We have like everybody's car filled and 2 trailers filled. So yeah, when we come back, we'll probably just fill up the U-Haul one more time and maybe a couple of our cars, and we'll be done. And the most important thing has been moved into the house. The yarn.
Do you have another blanket? Wrap it in a blanket and then put it in long.
No, it's gotta stay here.
It's gotta stay here.
We're getting there. We just have one more trailer to unload. And we're getting, I cleared out some of the walls so that we can get the bed and our dressers in here, and I just piled stuff in the closet and bathroom. Hello. But yeah, it's getting there. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, January 31st, and I think it's almost 8 in the morning. We've had a busy morning. I'm obviously not dressed or ready or anything. I'm gonna work a few hours this morning at the studio and then come back and keep unpacking. We're getting there. As you can see, we have things unpacked, but then we also have stuff just strewn everywhere. I got Hudson up and ready. He slept really good last night. He slept through the night, which was awesome. I was a little nervous because we don't have our baby monitor set up because it runs on wireless internet. It runs on the internet, wireless internet. And we don't have that set up until Tuesday, till tomorrow. They're coming in the morning. So I was nervous that I wouldn't be able to hear him. We don't have a very big house, but our bedroom is on this side by the kitchen, and then his bedroom is over here. Like there's 2 smaller bedrooms over here and then the main bedroom over there. So I was a little worried that if he were upset or crying, I wouldn't be able to hear him. So I didn't sleep super soundly. I had one ear open the whole time. I did have a few hours of deep sleep where I was dreaming and that sort of thing, but I definitely didn't like sleep super soundly. So that will change once I have a monitor and I know that if he needs me, I'll be able to hear him. And yeah, we have a long way to go. Just looking around, but also I cannot believe how much we've done in the just like day and a half that we've been in here. It's definitely new. Last night was a little weird. We put Hudson to bed. We don't have like TV or internet, so we couldn't really like relax and watch anything. It's very echoey. We don't have like stuff on the walls yet. It felt very foreign, and it was the first night we were here by ourselves. The first night we stayed, which was Saturday night, my parents were here. So it was a little bit different. We were chatting and laughing, and Hudson wasn't here. So we unpacked until like 9 o'clock and then went to bed and put the TV, and it was just busy and we had people around. And in the morning we, got up and had coffee and breakfast. And so it was a little bit more like, I don't know. Yeah, it was weird, just Seaver and I, and we were so tired. We were a little homesick. you know, I mean, of course you are. We lived in that apartment for almost 2 years. We had a routine down, you know, Hudson, that's the only place he's ever lived. And so, yeah, we were a little bit homesick and trying to navigate those feelings. And we went to bed at like 9 o'clock. We just were like, all right, like, what are we gonna do? We can't unpack more. We were so tired. So all of that's gonna get ironed out and change, and it's just gonna be more homey here the more we unpack and the more we live here. And yeah, I think anytime you're in a new space, it's just weird. It's different. It feels like we're living in someone else's house right now, but very shortly I know it's gonna become ours. But yeah, so I'll turn the camera on, give you a quick little tour, and then I have to go shower and get ready. I wanna get into work as soon as possible, work a few hours, and then I'm gonna come back and keep unpacking. So, all right, here we go. Okay, so I'm starting at the front door, and when you first walk in, there's a coat closet over here. Oh my gosh, my nails are really dirty. There's the door to the basement. There's the basement. It's not finished. There's just a little bit of carpeting on the stairs and like right when you get down, and then it goes to concrete floor. But someday we might finish that. We have a gas fireplace, which is amazing. That's probably like my favorite part of the house. And I didn't think that I would be able to get a house with a fireplace, just because it's one of those things that you really want and it's on your wish list, but like, you know, you're not gonna pass up a house because it doesn't have a fireplace, like not in this market. So yeah, we have this big open room, which I love open concept, and this was definitely a highlight for me. So we've got our couch. This is an older rug that we had in our old place. We're gonna get a bigger one. It's just a little bit too small for this space. But we still have to order it. We wanted to measure, we wanted to make sure we got the right size, and so we're gonna order a rug. Then we've got our little dining room. Again, this is our old table. We're kind of gonna be in the process of upgrading. I've had this table since college. This came to all of my college apartments with me, and it was my stepdad's before that. Before he and my mom got married, it was in his house. So it's like a, I don't even know, 40-year-old table, 35. I mean, I'm 31. My stepdad had it for quite a while before he met us. And so I don't even know how old that table is, but I mean, it's good. It's a good table. It'll go down in our basement and be, you know, like, it used to be my art table. After he moved in with us, it got put downstairs, and I used to like paint and draw and do all that stuff on it. And then I brought it to college. So we're just gonna do the same thing. It'll go in our basement. So there's my books. We haven't quite unpacked all of the books and everything. These are, I don't know if there's any more book boxes, but these are like pictures and things that are gonna go on the wall, and some clothes that just have to get unpacked. We've got our shelf set up. We're gonna put things on the wall, obviously. Kitchen counter is a mess. Lots of tools spread out. Lots of random things. We got an awesome housewarming gift from our friends Chad and Steph. They got us I think it's a 12-pack of New Glarus. It's a sampler pack, so all sorts of different things. And then the cutest little puzzles for Hudson. Yeah, it was super, super sweet. And then we have the kitchen, and the kitchen is quite large. Again, I want to put something on the floor just because it's a big open space, and we've got little mats, but it would be nice to have like a runner or something. Haven't decided on that yet. The dishwasher's running, if you can hear it. So yeah, we've got some dishes in the sink, but you know, it's a work in progress. I cannot believe how fast we unpacked the kitchen. My mom and I worked on the kitchen on Saturday night, and it was almost all unpacked by Sunday morning. We're gonna put a table or something there. That's a pantry right there. There's a broom closet on the other side, and then this is our mud room. Oh, hi. Mud room slash laundry room. So that's cool. And then this goes out to our garage. So super neat. Yeah, lots of work to still do. They left that huge mirror, which is fine. I think that wall would look really empty without something. We're not sure if we're gonna keep it for the long haul, but we are gonna keep it for the time being. That is our bedroom. It's a complete disaster, so I don't think I'm gonna go in there right now. We've got our deck. And we do live in like a subdivision. It's right on the edge of town though, so it does feel like you're a little bit more remote. We're not in the middle of town, and it's not quite all built up yet. So this is Hudson's room. His room is all set up. We got his curtains up and everything. So we have some more of his toys downstairs. We kind of wanted to see how much space we had, but I think we can bring up more. He's got a lot of closet space left. This is his bathroom. And then we have, this will be Seaver's office / guest bedroom. So for right now, that's what that's gonna be. And yeah, someday, hopefully someday it will be another kid's bedroom. We'll see when that happens, or, yep. We're not planning on anything yet, but I always say you just never know what's gonna happen. But yeah, so that's our home, and I wanna thank you all for coming on this journey with us. So that's probably where my moving vlog is gonna end, unfortunately, with me looking like I'm half asleep, probably. And yeah, it's been fun documenting for the last, what, like week, 2 weeks? I've been taking little videos every couple days. And yeah, I've enjoyed the vlogging process again, and it'll be kind of fun to see, you know, when we're in this house for years and years and years, it'll be fun to look back and see when we first moved here and how small our other apartment is. Right now, this house feels huge, and I know compared to some, it is not huge at all, but to us, it's very big, and we're just trying to get used to it because we just came from 1,000 square foot apartment, or like 950 square foot apartment. And yeah, we're just trying to fill it all out and make it feel like home. So anyway, I will be back hopefully with a podcast episode maybe in a couple weeks. And until then, I will just see you all on Instagram or Ravelry. I'm not on Ravelry a lot, but you can always message me there. I'm Driftless Knitter on Ravelry and Instagram. So yeah, get in touch if you need to or want to. And otherwise, I will see you all very soon. Bye, thanks for watching. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, February, oh my God, 18th maybe? 17th? I can't remember, 17th maybe. Anyway, I wanted to pop on here because I'm just putting together the vlog from moving, finally. Sorry about that. And I thought I'd give you a quick update about what our house looks like now. So I'm not gonna show myself because it is 8 in the morning. We had a really long night with Hudson because he has a cold. Pretty sure it's not COVID because I tested myself. I have a little bit of congestion, but I got a COVID test and it's negative. So we think we just have colds. Yeah, just a little bit of like a nasal congestion. But anyway, here's the house. We are still kind of in the process of getting things, you know, unpacked and homey and on the walls, but it's so much better than it was the last time I came to you, which was like 2 days after we moved. We just got a new rug. It came yesterday. I ordered it online. It is from the Ruggable company. And I've been wanting to try out these rugs for a really, really long time. And I knew I wanted to get one when we moved. So it's a washable rug. Let me just show you. It's super thin and really flexible because you're able to put it in the washing machine if you need to. Now, I'm really hoping we don't need to for a very long time because our couch is right in the middle of it, and that's a pretty heavy couch. And yeah, it's just moving all the furniture off of it would be a bit of a pain. But if, you know, something huge spills on it, or Hudson gets sick on it. You know what I mean? Like one of those really bad messes, we can pull it up and throw it in the washing machine if we absolutely have to. So yeah, so it is, like I said, it's morning. We got curtains up, kind of drapey things. We got a couple things on the wall. We're still waiting to like fill in a couple spots on the wall, like that one above the bookshelf. We still don't have anything for above the fireplace. We want to get like a nice piece of art or at least a print. But you know, we can't buy everything all at the same time. We don't have the capital to just like furnish and update and put everything on the wall. So we have some empty spaces. I think we're going to use this space for family photos. We got professional family photos done over like right before Christmas. So I think we're going to get some of those printed. I just have to order them. That might be in the next couple months. Again, like I said, it's, you know, one purchase at a time. We're just trying not to get too crazy. So there's our farm photos at Seaver's parents' farm. I don't know if you, there we go. That's the farm we go to. Or at least like, that's not the entire farm. It's like almost 400 acres. So it's not the entire thing, but that's part of it. And then the kitchen, we got some stuff up. And not much has changed here, I don't think, because we had most of the appliances like on the countertop and everything before. And there's still things that need to be put away, like just, I don't know, random, I think those are like outlet covers and I don't even know. So still got a couple piles. I don't know if I'm going to show you our bedroom because the bed isn't made. It's kind of messy in there, but those are my Valentine's flowers. Isn't that sweet? We got some toys out here for Hudson. I have been picking up some, but he this morning was scattering toys around. We have to get like a toy chest or a toy box or something because we just have a bin still out here. But we have some boxes. Oh, Hudson's stuffed animal. The front here, the foyer, we haven't really done much with. I eventually want to get a rug. Maybe another ruggable, a small one. It won't be as expensive, but it'll be nice to be able to, you know, put it in the washing machine if people come in with dirty shoes. We've got that up. My friend made that a long time ago, and I bought it at one of her sales. Oh, don't look in the office. This is kind of the Winona corner. So that's a poster. My stepdad made the frame and my mom got the poster at the Winona like travel guest visitor center. That's what it's called. And yeah, it says it's 70 degrees in here. It's not 70 degrees. I don't know. It like when it's set at 70, it gets to like 67 in here. And I think it's just where the like, I don't know, where the sensors are. It thinks it's warmer than it is. So we have to like set it a little bit higher in order to get it to like high 60s. So this is a photo that my sister gave me of the part of Winona from the overlook at Garvin Heights, if you're familiar with the area. So you can see in the way background, that's the Mississippi River. And then the water that's closest is in a lake. There's two lakes in Winona that's kind of divided by a street. It used to be one lake, but they built up a road in the middle. And yeah, lots of water. It's called the Island City because it looks like it's completely surrounded by water. It's technically not, but I mean, yeah, pretty much. So love that beautiful photo. And then over here I have, all of these photos were done by Kari Uris. She's a Winona photographer. So there's boat houses at Latch Island. That's a really, locally, that's a pretty famous photo. Famous, like people recognize these as Kari's for sure. That is Sugarloaf, which is kind of the landmark. And that's the lake. So the lake that we were looking at in the other photo, that's down next to the lake at the ground level. And then that's another photo of the overlook, Garvin Heights, but in the fall time. So yeah, I have all my Winona photos here, and then Hudson's room is probably a mess, but I'll just show you. We've got photos on the wall, so his room has a space theme just like in the old house. Eventually we might, you know, when he gets a little older and can choose, he's really into like trucks and tractors, so we might change it eventually, but you know, it feels like home. That's one of my maternity photos with my knitting. I'm knitting his baby blanket in that photo. And then we have my sister and my mom got that for us for our baby shower. And my sister's brother-in-law made that. So yeah, it's pretty much set up. We have a lot of organizing downstairs to do and stuff like that. I have a couple of boxes left. Hi, see, I'm still in my PJs. Couple of boxes left to unpack, but it's like my summer clothes and my summer shoes and a couple, like one box I think of sweatshirts and one box of hand knit sweaters. But those sweaters I hardly ever wear. They're the ones that were kind of like hanging out on the shelf, just sitting there. So anyway, that is the house, and thank you all for watching my vlog. I'm really glad I was able to take you on that journey. Watching it back was really, really interesting and fun to see, and I'm really glad I have a documentation of that. So, okay, I will talk to you all again later. Bye.